Negatives and also the positives to come out of that performance. How do you feel training's been this week about addressing some of those things you mentioned?
Training's been fine. We were in on Monday and we done a debrief with the players again, highlighting exactly that. We did a lot of good things. We were also a little bit scruffy in the second half. The start of the second half, we felt that we won the ball back off Stockport 3 times in the first 15 minutes in really dangerous areas, but then gave them the ball straight back, and then we fouled. When they were winning 1-0, they could take all the momentum out of the game, so it took us a while to get going second half because of their mistakes. So that's where you got to use your brain and be a little bit more streetwise, and first of all show a bit of quality, don't give them the ball back, but then not foul, because it just took everything out of the momentum that we wanted to build.
In terms of those positives, I know you've been a big advocate of telling the players to some mistakes will happen and you just keep going, and I think there's some of that you can take into this weekend and keep on building on those positives as well.
Yeah, I know we had 15 shots or whatever it was, and a couple of real big chances hit the woodwork a couple of times, and if we wasn't creating chances, I'd be more worried and I'd be more concerned. But I think it's important that we stick to the plan. We keep trying to get players into dangerous areas. We keep being positive and committing bodies forward when we can, and then make the most of the big moments when we get them. And then on the other side of it is just be tight from all situations, set pieces. You know, we took a quick goal kick in with 2 minutes to go and kicked it in the wrong area of the pitch for their first goal, which was an error as well. So limit the errors and try and capitalise on the moments that we get.
Plymouth up next, obviously a club you'll know very well, but also a new team to the division, and one that will have similar aspirations to us, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're a team obviously come down out of the Championship. They've recruited a lot of players, so they've got a new manager, a new system, a new style of play to the previous one, and yeah, they'll be trying to get out of this division like a lot of the teams will be. There will be also a lot of people that will think that they've got a real good chance of that. So we know we're going into a tough game. I know we're going into up against some players as well. I know a few of the players that are still there that are talented. So we need to make sure that we're ready, we're prepared, and we know what their strengths are, and we also focus on where we think we can hurt them.
A chance for a lot of our supporters to see us up close for the first time at the weekend. How important is it for us to make our home a big fortress for ourselves this season?
Home form is massive in any sort of season where you want to be successful. I think if you can build an atmosphere in the stadium where teams don't like coming to play against you, they know that they're in for a tough game. I think if the fans see the players putting in 100% and stick with the team through difficult moments in games, and really support us and get us over the line and get us through tough moments like they did at times last year, then it gives us a better chance to win. And if we can win the majority of our home games, then we've got a chance to get promoted, which is what we want.
Like I say, I think if the fans and the players feed off each other, it goes both ways. We can create an atmosphere that is really hard to come and play against.
That's it. And we don't want to be an easy team to come and play against at our home stadium. We have to make sure that we're organised, we're aggressive, we try and take the game to teams as much as we can, because the impetus is on us. And as I say, just find a way to win games. That's the most important thing. Performing well is good, but we need to get the points on the board when it counts.
And just finally, in terms of availability, are we any closer to seeing any of the lads that haven't been in action so far?
In who? Who do you mean?
Sorry, just like to Sam Darby, any of the lads that haven't played?
No, Sam Darby won't be involved this weekend. No, he's doing well in his rehab. He's been out running with the physios. He's nearly up to full speed. The plan for him will be to join in some part of the training next week, and then to build them up physically with some games, some behind closed doors games, B team games, whatever it takes to get him back into the squad. The other lads are, again, the longer term injuries. Will Forrester, not too far away. Richard Taylor isn't too far away.